Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating countries in Europe, the Netherlands. You may know it for tulips, windmills, and bicycles, but trust me, there are so many unique and surprising facts about this nation that will blow your mind. So let's explore the most interesting things about the Netherlands you probably didn't know. First up, the Netherlands is literally sinking. Around one-third of the country lies below sea level, and without their advanced system of dikes, canals, and pumps, a huge portion of the country would be underwater. The Dutch have mastered the art of water management for centuries, which is why they're seen as global leaders in flood prevention technology. Did you know the Dutch are the tallest people in the world? On average, Dutch men are about 6 feet tall, and women stand around 5 feet 7 inches. Scientists say it's a mix of genetics, diet, and excellent healthcare. Walking through Amsterdam can sometimes feel like you've entered the land of giants. The Netherlands is also the bicycle capital of the world. With over 23 million bicycles for a population of 17 million, there are actually more bikes than people. Cycling is the main mode of transport, and the country has more than 35,000 kilometers of dedicated bike paths. If you ever visit, don't be surprised if you see a businessman in a suit, a student, and even parents carrying kids, all pedaling to their destinations. Here's something surprising. The Netherlands has no stray dogs. Through strict policies, responsible ownership, and a strong animal welfare system, they've managed to eliminate stray dogs from the streets. This achievement has made the country one of the most pet-friendly nations in the world. Now, let's talk about culture. The Netherlands has the oldest national anthem in the world that is still used today. It's called the Wilhelmus, and it dates back to the 16th century. That means when the Dutch sing their anthem, they're performing a piece of living history. Another fun fact, the Dutch are world champions when it comes to flowers. The Netherlands produces around 80% of the world's tulip supply. In fact, tulips were once so valuable in Dutch history that they caused an economic bubble known as tulip mania in the 1600s. Imagine paying the price of a house just for a single flower bulb. And here's something futuristic. The Netherlands is home to the world's first solar-powered bike path. Built near Amsterdam, it generates renewable energy while people cycle over it. The Dutch don't just love biking, they're also innovating to make it sustainable for the future. So there you have it. From being masters of water to ruling the cycling world to producing almost all the tulips on the planet, the Netherlands is truly a land of fascinating stories. Tonight, we're exploring Amsterdam's nightlife, a city famous for its canals and history by day. But after dark, it transforms into one of the most exciting nightlife destinations in Europe. From cozy pubs to world-class clubs and unique cultural hotspots, Amsterdam offers unforgettable nights. Let's dive in. Amsterdam nightlife doesn't always start loud. Many evenings begin in the brown cafes, traditional Dutch pubs with wooden interiors, warm lighting, and a relaxed vibe. Locals sip beer or try Genever, the Dutch gin, while tourists soak in the authentic atmosphere. These spots are perfect for conversations and setting the tone before heading into the night. As the night heats up, the city moves to its legendary nightclubs. Paradiso, once a church, and Melkweg, a converted dairy factory, are now music temples hosting world-class DJs and live shows. These aren't just clubs, they're experiences where history, music, and culture collide. Dancing under stained glass or in industrial halls makes every night feel unforgettable. Of course, no trip through Amsterdam's nightlife is complete without the red light district. Famous worldwide, this neighborhood glows with neon windows, lively bars, and curious crowds. While often controversial, it's part of the city's history and openness. Beyond its reputation, you'll find theaters, quirky shops, and a buzzing atmosphere that makes it one of Amsterdam's most iconic night experiences. What sets Amsterdam apart is its variety. You'll discover cocktail bars along the canals, underground techno clubs hidden in warehouses, or even floating parties on boats cruising the waterways. The city also offers live jazz cafes, comedy nights, and themed parties, ensuring there's something for every mood and every traveler. And it doesn't stop with clubs. Amsterdam hosts spectacular events like the Amsterdam Dance Event, when the whole city turns into a music festival with hundreds of DJs. On King's Day, nightlife spills into the streets, millions dressed in orange, celebrating with music, parades, and open-air parties. Amsterdam proves it knows how to celebrate life like no other city. So, whether you're sipping a drink in a centuries-old pub, dancing in a converted church, or joining a boat party under the stars, Amsterdam's nightlife is a world of adventure. It's more than just partying. It's about culture, energy, and the city's ability to surprise you.
When we think of the Netherlands, and charming cities like Amsterdam usually come to mind. But beyond the urban beauty lies a side of the Netherlands that many travelers overlook. Its breathtaking natural landscapes, from endless flower fields to wild forests, from tidal seas to peaceful villages without roads. The Netherlands is a paradise for nature lovers. In today's video, we'll explore the best natural places in the Netherlands that will make you see this country in a whole new way. Let's start with something iconic: tulips. Every spring, the Dutch countryside transforms into a rainbow of colors. The Keukenhof Gardens, often called the Garden of Europe, are home to over 7 million blooming flowers. But for a truly magical experience, wander outside the park into the fields of Lisa. Here, farmers cultivate endless rows of tulips in every color imaginable. From above, it looks like the land has been painted with giant stripes of red, yellow, pink, and purple. This is not just a garden, it's living art created by nature and Dutch tradition. Next, we travel north to one of the Netherlands' greatest natural wonders, the Wadden Sea. Recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, this tidal area is constantly changing with the rhythm of the sea. When the tide is low, you can literally walk across the seabed, an activity known as mudflat hiking. Here, seals rest on sandbanks, thousands of migratory birds stop to feed, and the silence of the flats is unlike anywhere else. The Wadden Islands, Texel, Vlieland, Terschelling, Ameland, and Schiermonnikoog are little paradises with dunes, beaches, and untouched landscapes that feel worlds away from the busy mainland. In the heart of the Netherlands lies the Hoge Veluwe National Park, a vast stretch of forests, heathlands, and sand dunes. This park shows the wilder side of the Netherlands. In sea. Late summer, the heathlands turn a brilliant purple, covering the fields in a natural carpet of color. Red deer, wild boar, and foxes roam freely, making this a perfect place for wildlife spotting. And here's something special. Inside the park is the Kröller-Müller Museum, home to one of the largest collections of Van Gogh's paintings. It's a place where art and nature meet in the most beautiful way. While the Netherlands is famous for being flat, its coastline is surprisingly dramatic. Stretching along the North Sea, the Dutch dunes are both a natural wonder and a protector of the land from rising waters. These rolling sand dunes are covered in grasses, wildflowers, and home to unique wildlife like rabbits, deer, and even wild Highland cows. Zuid-Kennemerland National Park, near Haarlem, is one of the best places to explore these dunes. Just steps away, wide sandy beaches stretch for miles, where you can relax, surf, or simply enjoy the sound of the waves. In some places, nature and human life blend together perfectly. Giethoorn, often called the Venice of the North, is a village where roads don't exist. Instead, canals and narrow footpaths connect the homes, which are surrounded by gardens, trees, and water. The only way to get around is by boat or bicycle, making Giethoorn one of the most peaceful and picturesque spots in the Netherlands. It feels like stepping into a fairy tale where time slows down and nature takes center stage. Another gem is de Biesbosch National Park, one of Europe's last freshwater tidal wetlands. This maze of rivers, creeks, and willow forests is perfect for kayaking or boat trips. It's also a haven for wildlife. Beavers build their dams here, kingfishers flash bright blue over the water, and countless bird species make it a paradise for bird watchers. De Biesbosch is a reminder that even in such a small country, nature can feel wild and untouched. Did you know the Netherlands even has its own desert? The Loons and Drunens Duinen is a vast area of shifting sand dunes in the south. Often called the Dutch Sahara, it's one of the largest sand drift areas in Western Europe. Walking. Here feels surreal. You're surrounded by rolling dunes, pine forests, and open skies. It's a landscape you'd never expect in a country known for its water and greenery. And finally, no list of natural places in the Netherlands is complete without mentioning its sunsets. Whether it's the fiery skies over the North Sea, the golden glow over canals, or the soft pastel shades across tulip fields, Dutch sunsets have a way of turning ordinary places into magical landscapes. The Netherlands may be famous for its cities and culture, but its natural places are just as unforgettable. From colorful tulip fields to wild dunes, from peaceful wetlands to hidden villages, this country proves that beauty comes in many forms. So, the next time you think of the Netherlands, look beyond Amsterdam and imagine walking barefoot on tidal flats, cycling through purple heathlands, or gliding through a canal village without roads. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the best natural places of the Netherlands. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more adventures.